Hello. You are watching the first video on this channel, and today I'm going to be going over how I made my Flower Power Mario poster. I've already got the document set up. I'm doing a 1080 by 1440. I've got the color palette, and this is obviously what it's based off of. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here, and I'm just going to start off by making the background color, which is this yellow. All these are pulled from this PNG, the actual render of the flower, and just took 3 squares, and then using the color select tool or the shortcut I just hovered over each color and took them from there. And just so I don't move this or anything, or it doesn't get in the way, I'm going to go into my layers panel and lock this so it can't move, because it's not going to need to be moved anymore anyway. And I'm going to grab this red shape here and go ahead and get started on the shape. And I'm going to do a rounded rectangle. And I'm going to go until I basically have a complete oval, about like that. They're gonna hit Option Shift, drag that down, copy that yellow onto there, and then put that in the very center. Actually, make sure these are both perfectly centered. And after that, I'm just going to use the rounded rectangle tool again. Go like that. And I'm going to make this black. And actually, first, I'm going to another rounded rectangle. This time I'm gonna make that white, slightly make that a bit larger. There we go. And need to get a good look at this again. Yeah, thought I was forgetting something. So I'm gonna move these two out of the way. Do the same thing. Those white. Copy these, put them in there. Make them a bit smaller. Drag them up. Shrink that a bit, and then onto the stem. I'm going to do a rounded rectangle. Just hold an Option. I'm just going to click and drag up. I'm going to center that. Arrange. Send it back. Not completely to the back. Use the Command right bracket for that. I'm gonna make that green. Pull that down just a bit. Bring that down. Okay. Then for the side pieces, I'm going to take a rounded rectangle. Using this piece, I'm just going to almost make it pointed, but just barely not. Then I'm going to take this and drag it up quite a bit. I'm going to take these 2 side pieces and completely straighten those out. and then holding the shift key, I'm going to pull it to the right, pull it down actually once. Control C, Control V. Gonna flip that, and I'm going to line those two up like that. Huh. Okay, sure. And then for the bottom one, gonna just to have some contrast, I'm gonna make that one a bit lighter. I'm gonna take these two, group them. I'm gonna use Command left bracket. Just keep tapping that. Just gonna pull that down a bit more, and do Control C, Control V, right click, transform, reflect, 90-degree angle, okay. And I'm going to send that back also behind this part. And I originally tried to make these completely exactly right across from each other, and it just didn't look right, so I took this one and made it slightly bigger. And then for the last part, move all this off to the side. The second to last part, actually. Gonna do flower power, and I'm gonna center that up. For the font, I used the Stencil Bold, which is available in Adobe Fonts. I'm gonna make that the same exact color as the red part of the flower. And then I'm going to go back into my layers and unlock that background rectangle. Grab everything, go to Effect, Texture, Grain. For the intensity, you can really do whatever you want. I didn't want something too grainy, so I went with 40, which I think is a perfect amount, and have the contrast on 50. Grain top regular, because looks the best in my opinion. Then just hit OK. And actually gonna make some slight changes, but besides that, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so this is how I made my flower power print, which is available on my website. I'll leave the link in the bio. Shameless plug, I don't care, go buy my shit. I thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna have some more tutorials like this coming out soon, and some gaming related content, mainly around Smash Bros. So until next time, thank you guys.